Greetings and salutations, Earthlings. Zube here, and I am going to be doing a random collective reading. Bless this shit first. And welcome if you've never been here before. If you have, welcome back. If you are interested in a personal reading, astrology, or tarot, my information is down below. I do them in person if you are in Texas near San Antonio. Otherwise, I do them on Zoom. And then you get a recorded video, which is kind of nifty. But this is a random reading. I usually come in with like a message from my meditation or something like that. But today we're just like, I was chuckling because in my mind, I was like, we're going to raw dog this shit. We're just going to do it. Because I'm getting ready to head to the airport to go to Spokane, Washington to visit my stepdaughter. But I want to get a reading out before I do that. So let's see what the cards have to say. Again, take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't force it to fit. If it's not for you, I usually know right away. You just won't feel it, you know? I might not be for you. That's the thing. Thanks for stopping by anyway. High Priestess. That's our internal energy. So I pick a card for internal, then we do external. Page of Cups. All right. So within, the High Priestess is kind of cool because in general, that is going within. That's following our intuition, knowing that we are divinely guided. The High Priestess card is the Goddess card. The Hierophant is the God card. So with the Goddess card, we go within. I've talked about this before, but it's kind of one of my favorite things. It's like with the God card, the Hierophant, we look outside of us, and it's good to do that. I feel like organized religion has kind of tipped too far that way. But like when we were with the High Priestess card, we're going within, like when I was growing up Catholic, I had to confess my sins to a priest. You know how fucking traumatizing that was? I'm still traumatized by it. And that's like where the God thing tipped too far, because I feel like they didn't want us to know that we had our own connection, right? But with the High Priestess card, we can go too far within. And, like the mystic swims with delight in seas that would drown the psychotic. If we don't like touch base or like, make contact with others outside of us who have wisdom, we could literally go fucking nuts, So it's really important, with the God card, I'll often suggest to people, maybe, do you want to go to church? Have you talked to a therapist? Is there a teacher or a mentor or something like that you might like do well with at the moment? But with the High Priestess card, we're really going within ourselves, to embrace that goddess energy, the womb of creativity. Why am I talking so much about this? I don't know. The Page of Cups. And look, the Page of Cups is like offering her a cup. Fish represent abundance. And the page is a childlike energy. So maybe we are receiving gifts. Maybe we're doing that. Are you receiving gifts? This trip is a gift. Like to be going on. It wasn't a literal gift, but it was, like, do you have gifts that are popping up around you? All right. That's kind of a lot, but we're going to take them. So then I have a God spot. So up here, this is the higher perspective. What's, the look from above. And we have first came out the strength card. This is a card of strength through grace. Loving the lion into submission. It's a very feminine strength. This reading is very much like that feminine, receptive vibe. And then behind that came the 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles is look at the bigger picture. Pentacles are earth energy. So we're looking, this is a card of legacy, abundance. It's an elderly man who is watching his family enjoy the fruits of his labor. So with the Pentacle, the 10 of Pentacles card, we're often taking a higher perspective view of life anyway. Oh, God sees the bigger picture. That's kind of what I just got. And then behind those, we got the 6 of Swords. The 6 of Swords is moving away from drama. See how the water behind them is choppy and the water up here is clear. So it's not a super bright and happy card either. It's like they're just going to where it looks more peaceful, and they're imagining it's probably much quieter over there than it has been over here. So this is like we still might be in or moving away from some shit, but like it's not like a happy hunky-dory time, right? And yeah, I mean, it's kind of making me think of literally that time when a woman is giving birth and she's like in the throes of pain or whatever. And I don't get the feeling that it's like birth pain metaphor difficult, but I'm saying there's this like, we're just moving into a quieter time and place at the moment, and there may be some drama behind us. And with this strength card, it's about unconditional love. And this Page of Cups, while she's within this quiet creative spot, which represents us, even you dudes who might watch here, we're within ourselves, downloading, intuiting. The Page of Cups is offering a cup with a fish in it. So this could be a simple reminder to be grateful. I want to clarify that card because I'm looking at it and it's the page. Well, the page is like the youngest of the court cards. So maybe there are gifts around us that feel kind of insignificant. We got cups are water. So that's our emotions. It's unconditional love, our feelings, spirituality, feeling connected, flowing, things flowing. We got the 4 of Swords to clarify that card. And this is a card of prayer, meditation, and prayer. 4s are our mind. This is quieting the mind, asking for help. And then the 3 of Cups. It's a card of friendship, but again, we have the cups, so it's like, I think this is describing where we're at, so maybe as you're watching this, you're like, yeah, that is me. Like I'm seeing like gifts, but I'm in this place of quiet. And the 3 of Cups is celebration. It's also a celebration, but it's like being around supportive people, connecting with others, not necessarily one-on-one, but like with a collective of people that you feel interconnected with. So maybe finding your people, reaching out to your people. But now I want to clarify the High Priestess. Queen of Cups. Yeah, they're like, we're talking about you. This is us sitting in our feelings. Sitting in our feelings. Is that a nice place to be? It doesn't have to be. I'm just asking you. So what is this raw dog shit that we're going through? We're sitting in our feels. We're contemplating our cup of love. It's about being unconditionally loving. The high priestess to me in this, like right now, is kind of almost looking like a dark card, just more somber. We could be feeling somber right now. What is this about? The hell are you guys going on about? Community. Yeah, we were talking about that, weren't we? Community. Finding your people, connecting to your people. Maybe there's something that's an individual pursuit. You know, the strength card represents the lion is kind of the ego. So this is like mind your ego. Maybe on a personal level, we're uncertain of like, you know, the world that we're navigating. Maybe things look tough. Maybe there's a need to look at the bigger picture and move away from drama. Looking at the Three of Cups too, this can be like third party interference, right? Look at how these are set up. So we have the Page of Cups came out first. This is being more childlike and trusting and loving. Looking at the gifts. The Four of Swords came out in between. So this can be, you know, on the higher side of it, it's connecting with other people and celebrating spiritual connections and connections that are unconditionally loving. On the lower aspect, this is why I don't read reversals, because I believe every card can kind of go every which fucking way. And sometimes they do, but this can be third party interference. It could be gossip. It could be like people getting in the way, too many cooks in the kitchen, etc. And this is, they're like, make sure you stay away from drama, like be calm, be peaceful. I'll tell you what I've been doing myself, because there are some things in my life that are frustrating me. And so I've been writing in my journal every day about how my relationship with God, that's my personal God, whatever you have, I don't know, universe, source, whatever. My relationship with God is the most significant thing in my life right now. And all of the other relationships will benefit from my relationship with my God being as strong as possible. And the one that I put first, you know. So, but we're looking at our community. This reading is about our community. So look around at the people that you're with. Maybe take a step back, go within. Are you getting intuitions about anyone in your field that maybe is not good for you? Clean it up. Because if you are, fucking get a broom and hit them over the head. Clean that shit up. We're cleaning up our space. We're cleaning up our friend space, our life space. Maybe you need to just hang out at home and clean the house. Let's see. I kind of want to pull. I'm going to do some of these. So what's your advice? What do we do? What do we do? Creation. We're creating. I mean, that's what she's about. Like, what is it that you want to create? And it can be an art project, but I was just about to say, I'm not talking about necessarily like an art project, but I feel like this is with our thoughts and the way that we act and the way that we move. Like, what are we creating? Are we creating order or chaos? How is it inside of here? Like, is it messy? Is it, you know, is it directed? Are we the master of our own mind? Or are we just kind of thinking all over the place? Because we are creating right now. And look, it's like a figure just sitting there thinking. There's also a face out there. What's on those papers? They're plans. They're like house plans. You know, I've had this deck for years and I've never once pulled that card. It's kind of funny. I always notice that about cards when it's one I've never pulled before. Assessing. Yes. What are we building? We're assessing, we're looking out, we're taking a look at what's in front of us. Because we want to create. So definitely taking a step back. I'm gonna pull a couple more and then I gotta get moving. Focus. Focus. What is working? You know what I mean? The light's too bright. Anyway, it says, focus. You're in need of a clear direction. Decide what you want in life. You're gonna have to rewind. I'm gonna have to rewatch this. Did I just say that? What do I want out of life? I don't remember. I think I did. So trippy. Teach. Where are my teachers? My life teachers. If you were here yesterday, you have a wonderful gift for working with others. Have you considered teaching? Yeah, I think this channel is like, if you're here, if you're drawn to it, you have a message to share. What is your medium? What is it that you want to create? Where do you want to go with it? How do you want to go about it? Do you feel the confidence? You have to build yourself up. Do you have to kind of draw back from a group that maybe is like holding you back? You know, maybe you are filling your own cup. That's amazing. Anyway, I could just keep going and going, but I gotta leave. I love you. Thank you for stopping by. I always appreciate my people who hang in there this long. Peace. Namaste. Have a great day on earth.